Om Swastiastu. Good afternoon, the honorable juries, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I would like to thank the Almighty God for His blessing and mercy that we can gather together here in this nice occasion. I'm very happy today to see everyone here. Today, I would like to deliver a Dharma Wacana entitled The Implementation of Trihita Karana in Kali Yuga. My beloved brothers and sisters, there is a basic concept that Hindu people in Indonesia, specifically in Bali, have implemented to keep the harmony of life. It is also admitted by the world as a strong philosophy of life. The concept is called Trihita Karana. In Sanskrit, Tri means three, Hita means happiness, and Karana means causes. Therefore, Trihita Karana means three causes of happiness. It consists of three elements, namely Pariyangan, Pawongan, and Palamahan. My beloved brothers and sisters, the first element of Trihita Karana is Pariyangan. Pariyangan is an harmonious relationship between man and God. Hindu believes that everything belongs to God. In Bhagavad Gita, chapter 7.7, it stated, Mata parataram nanyat, kicitasiddha nanjaya, mayi sarvam idam protam, sutre manigana iwa. It means, dear Arjuna, there is nothing higher than me or beyond me. All things, creatures, and objects are bound to me, like poles on a thread. That sloka shows, as human beings, we belong to God. We live in this world because of God. Therefore, we have to thank God for this life and always ask for His blessing. How can we do that? We can do this through devotion. The simplest way to show devotion is, for instance, by doing Trisanya every 3 times in a day, praying to the Sangyang with the Vasa, doing Tirthayatra or visiting holy places, doing yoga samadhi or meditation, and many else. The simplest fact is that nowadays only a few people do Trisanya every 3 times in a day. What about you? Please question yourself. Many people nowadays remember God only when they are sad, when they have problems, but when they are happy, most of them forgot to thank God. And another problem is people nowadays do Tirthayatra not to connect their hearts to the God, but it's just for showing off. My beloved brothers and sisters, the second element is Pawongan. Pawongan is an harmonious relationship among people. In this life, we cannot live alone. We have to interact with other people. We need help from others. Can you imagine? If we do not keep a harmonious relationship to others, how can we interact to others? Moreover, now, can we get from others? That is why we have to implement the concept of Pawongan. The simplest way to implement the concept of Pawongan is by respecting and loving each other. Even though we come from different places, but we are actually one. Even though we speak different languages, but we are the same. Amputan tulan in this book Sutasoma states, Bineka Tunggalika Tanhana Dharma Mangrwa, which means unity in diversity in a single Dharma. Considering this loka, we Indonesians are actually one. Wasudewa Kutumbakam. We are all brothers and sisters. Therefore, as brothers and sisters, we have to respect and love each other. Have we practiced this? Well, I myself think that we haven't fully practiced this path yet. Do you know why? Well, my beloved brothers and sisters, as you can see on television, social media, newspaper, recently many conflicts happened in Indonesia. And the most embarrassing case is that Indonesian people fight against each other over small things. They attack each other just for satisfying their egoism. What is happening in Indonesia? Where is the hospitality? On the other hand, the presence of technology, such as gadgets and internet, have changed the mindset of almost all people in Indonesia. They have become individualistic and sometimes put less respect to others. Well, this is bad, actually, since we want as social creatures, we depend on respect each other. If we pay less attention to the social environment around us now, can we get from the other people if the people think we are not access? That is why we are humans cannot be controlled by the gadget. However, we must control it in order to gain its benefits. That's all about the Pawongan. My beloved brothers and sisters, the last element of Trihita Karana is palemahan. Palemahan is an harmonious relationship between human beings and the nature or environment. It cannot be denied that the nature provides us all we need. We really depend on the nature. It needs to be remembered that we cannot live without the nature, but the nature can live without us. Doing bad to the nature means doing bad to ourselves, because everything to our nature will affect us. Therefore, we must keep the balance of the environment by taking care of plants and animals and always keep the environment clean and green, like what is always socialized by our beloved president. But in fact, even though the government has tried to socialize the importance of keeping the environment clean and green, but there is a huge number of people who still pay less attention to their environment. They often transfer their rubbish at a dozen, for example. The fact plastic rubbish is easily found everywhere. Well, this is an old problem actually, but it still cannot be solved yet. On the other side, nowadays, many rice fields have origins into houses, villas, hotels, restaurants, and many else. In Bali, Balinese Hindu people, for example, show their love and respect to the nature by doing certain ceremony called Tumpa Pangatak, thank and respect the creator for creating plants. The other ceremony called Tumpa Uye, thank and respect the creator for creating animals. Ladies and gentlemen, actually, the basic reason why these problems occur is that the people ignore the concepts of Trihita Karana. All of the people know the concepts, but only a few of them really implement or practice it in real life. This is one of the indicators of Kali Yuga, the period in which all of the people know the rule, but most of them do not obey it. Know what is good, but do the opposite. Moreover, most of the people are trapped in this situation. My beloved brothers and sisters, let me conclude my Dharma Wacana today. Please do not be sad for the fact I have mentioned, because we still have time to overcome these problems. We are the people who can be the pioneers in keeping the harmony of life by implementing Trihita Karana. We are the people who can create heaven in our lives, as what is stated in Sarasa Muchaya, Sloka 71. Indriyanya watat sarvam, yat swarga naraka wubawu, nigrita nisrani, swargaya narakaya cha. That sloka means heaven and hell in ourselves. If we are able to control ourselves or our desires, it is heaven. Otherwise, it is hell. So, starting from now, starting from ourselves, let us control ourselves to keep a harmonious relationship with God, with other people, and with the nature. My beloved brothers and sisters, that is all about my Dharma Wacana. Thank you very much for your kind attention, and please forgive me if I made mistakes. Finally, let me close my Dharma Wacana by Paramasanti. Om Santi, 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 Om.